Hi, my name is Lydia Wright. I'm a senior visual art and design major. The first picture shown is a picture of me that I drew freshman year, self-portrait. I started this major in my second semester because I did not know this major existed. And once I changed, I was very pleased with my decision and was ready to go at it. Although my goals were put on hold because my second semester of my sophomore year I got pregnant, and at the end of that semester I decided not to come back and to take a semester off. Semester turned into a year, and after the year it was still hard for me to come back because I didn't want to leave my baby. And I don't know, the closer I got to coming back, it seemed like he knew and could feel it, and that kind of scared me and made me feel down about it. And at first I wasn't sure as to how I was going to handle that, but I knew I couldn't stay home. So this was like a big change for me, and I didn't know how I was going to face it, but I knew it had to be done in order for me to continue with my goals. I threw this picture in here because this was my trip. On the way back home, I decided to go see my favorite person in the world, and I did not want to be stuck up here. And that's just a picture I took as we was waiting for like an hour on the side of the road so that I could be rejoined with my son, whom is very active. And for a second I wished I would have stayed up here, but that went away, of course. And I enjoyed my time here. I realized that he brings out the child in me that actually helps me relate to my artwork and know that it doesn't have to be the way everyone else thinks it should be. He helps me see a different side to it, and I have many different titles in my life. The first one being a mother, and it's hard. Sometimes I don't feel as motherly since I'm not around him as much, but I'm constantly reminded that I am. I'm also an employee. I work at a daycare and I do conduct their daily activities when present, and also I do home health for adults. I also have two little kids who are also amazing in my life. I call them my niece and nephew. They're really my son's cousins, but they're also a big part in my life as well. I am also a girlfriend, and off that is regularly put on hold on both sides because we know that we have goals in life and we understand each other, which is good. And I'm a part of a big family, 5 girls and a cousin whom we also call our brother, of course my son, and we're pretty close. When I first came to school, I knew what I wanted to do. I actually fell in love with design when I wanted to create invitations for like different events. I thought it would be neat and cool, and it's something I really fell in love with before I came to school. Aside from that, I like to take a lot of pictures and be in a lot of pictures as well. Dress up, model, I don't know. It's all art to me. Then I fell in love with printmaking. And it was something that I just kept doing, and I can't stop doing it. Like I can stay up all the time doing it and not feel any annoyance from it. It's great. I introduced my son. Thank you, Mr. Carter, for giving me this ideal, which I somewhat regret, but then again, nah, he's cool. He likes it. I'm glad he does. It's something we can do together. And when we're not doing that, he's playing, running around, and keeping me busy and awake. It's hard to balance, but I don't know. I think I'm doing a pretty good job. I also like to stage things. Me and my cousins and sisters are often coming up with ideals and taking pictures of them. I don't know. This was supposed to be Moses. My son, yeah, he's in about half of my pictures, but he's always there. Like, he's a part of my life, and it's not like I can just say, oh, let me add one picture of him. Like, he's here. He is my life. Well, besides art. And I noticed that I didn't have any pictures of my parents in there. Believe me, they're a big part of my life. They just barely take pictures. And I love them dearly. But yeah, that's pretty much it.